Buying your first Hermes Birkin. Should you buy it from the secondary marketplace such as Fashionphile, or should you go directly to the store in Hermes and buy it and play the Hermes game? So let's go ahead and talk about it. At least $50,000 in the bank to do this Hermes journey, Hermes game, because nothing is guaranteed and it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder. Anyway, you guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. So let's dive into it, you guys. But first, I would ask a favor from you guys. If you can go ahead and just subscribe and like my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, so that I can make more content such as this in my channel. Thank you. And I mean, what is the better strategy? Should you buy your Hermes Birkin bag in the secondary marketplace, or should you buy it from the store directly? And I think the answer to this question really is, it just depends on your comfort level. And it also depends on your preferences, right? So first of all, let's discuss buying a Hermes Birkin bag in the Hermes store. So if you were going to go the same route as I did, which is I did the Hermes game or the Hermes journey, so to speak, you have to be very, very patient, because they will not give you your handbag right away. And the tip that I wanted to tell you guys too is that if you're only shopping for Hermes from Hermes for 1 year, you are actually considered a new client. Again, let me just repeat that. If you have been with Hermes just for 1 year, you're actually considered a new client. And that's hence the reason why you need to establish that relationship with your sales associate before you can get a Birkin bag. So in my case, it took me about 2 years to be shopping in Hermes, constantly, before I got my Hermes Birkin bag. Now, if you are in a hurry and you don't want to wait, I think the best route for you is just to go to Fashionphile or go to Sotheby's and go to any other secondary marketplaces, right? Or Rebag or eBay to buy your Birkin bag, because a lot of people are doing it that way. And the reason why I think is because, first of all, you already know the price, even though they are marked up really, really high. You already know what you're getting, and you already know what color, what size, what specifications you want, whether it be a gold hardware or palladium hardware, what have you. Then you can buy the exact same specifications that you want from a secondary marketplace. However, if you are shopping at the Hermes boutique, there is no guarantee of what, if you are really lucky to be able to get, the specifications that you've asked for. In my case, I was lucky enough to get my Birkin, right? And so enough to get my Birkin bag. So I'm so lucky enough to get the Birkin bag of my dreams, which is a black color neutral, in Cellier. And this is exactly the specifications that I told my SA that I wanted, and I got it, right? Again, one's journey is different from another. So don't assume that because, I got it, that you'd be able to get the same thing in same specifications that you've asked for from your SA. It just depends on the availability. It depends on also your SA really looking out for you. That's really what it is, right? So anyway, you guys, again, what are my thoughts, right? What are my thoughts? If you guys are also, not patient, and you don't have 2 years, you don't have 3 years to wait for your Birkin bag, I would say go to the secondary marketplace. You can grab them for a premium. However, you can get the same exact specifications that you're looking for, and that will also spare you from all the emotional toll right? Because I will tell you, you guys, for me, it was very emotional. There's just those ups and downs. You don't know when you're going to be offered the bag. You don't know if it's going to be even offered to you guys. I've also heard a lot of stories where, they've spent a whole lot of money, right? A lot, to the tunes of $70,000 or something, $50,000, without not getting a bag. And that is really crazy, and that is really ridiculous, right? But anyway, we don't make up the rules Hermes does, there's really no rule that they follow. It just depends on, how your relationship is with that SA that you're working with, right? So really, that's the thing. When you are buying it from the Hermes store, there is no guarantee. So it's very, very hard, right? It's very, very hard to play that game if you are going to do so. So, however, take that as a grain of salt, because for me, the reason why I did that route is because I wanted that experience. I want the experience of being able to get a bag in the boutique in itself. If you are not after the experience as much as I did, then I think the secondary marketplace is better. So, anyway, other thing though, you guys, is that what you should also remember is that when you are buying from secondary marketplaces such as Fashionphile, eBay, or even Sotheby's, you need to get your items re-authenticated. Again, even though they are reputable sellers, I would say go get them re-authenticated again, just for peace of mind. It's because there's just so many counterfeits out there, there's just so many fakes, and it's very, very hard if you spend your hard-earned money buying a fake bag. If that would really, really piss me off if that ever happens to me, but I'm sure it's never going to happen, because 100% of my handbags that I have in my collection are all bought directly from the store, directly from Louis Vuitton, directly from Chanel, directly from Dior, and directly from Chanel. So anyway, those are the only things that you guys need to look out for if you're buying it from the secondary marketplace. Now, there are people who will say to you that they would rather buy it from the Hermes store because, at least when you do the pre-spend, you have other items other than not just the bag. Because think about it, right? If you buy the birkin that I have, which is $30,000 in Fashionphile, retail is at $12,000. So a lot of people would say, I would rather have the rest of the other items that I have, with a watch and some jewelry, of course, from Hermes, or a scarf and shoes and stuff like that. So, a lot of people would just justify it. I'd rather have all of these stuff and then my bag. And some other people would say, I'd rather have the bag of my dream exactly the way that I wanted and could care less about anything else that is Hermes, right? So anyway, that's really a personal preference, I would think, you guys, right? So to me, it was a plus that I have all of these things, right, from Hermes. And plus, really, my goal was just for the experience, which is I got it. And I am just so happy that I was able to, get that in-store purchase and at least have something as an experience for myself to always remember, right? So that's really what that is. Anyway, you guys, what are your thoughts about this? Have you bought your Hermes bags in the secondary marketplace? Will you consider buying it instead of buying it from the Hermes store, buying it from Fashionphile or any secondary marketplaces, and have the exact bag that you want? Or would you rather wait for 2 years, 3 years, not guaranteed what kind of bag you're gonna get, and be patient enough to wait on what your Hermes SA is going to give you? Let me know down in your comments below, you guys. Anyway, for me, it's just so that I could share my experience here, it's a up and down type of situation. It's a love-hate type of situation when I was doing my Hermes journey. It's because, the first thing foremost really is that, I love everything that I bought from Hermes, and I use all of them. So whenever I go there and buy something from Hermes, I just love them. So, to me, I was just like, I didn't really care that if I don't have the bag yet, that I am perfectly fine with everything that I bought. But obviously, the main goal was also a bag, so which is fine. And however, I don't have any regrets buying any of the things that I bought. So moving forward, it's the same thing. every time I buy something from Hermes, I truly, truly love them and I truly enjoy them. So I don't mind having them in my collection. And they're going to stay with me for a very, very, very long time. That's really what it is, right? So again, it's a love-hate relationship with Hermes because first of all, you know, you have to wait. It's so hard. You don't know when you're gonna get your bag, but then you have all these boatloads of things, which is for me, it's fine, like I said, because I use it. But then, you know, to other people, it frustrates them because it's also spending a lot of money. And really, the reality is, you guys, the one thing too that I will tell you is, if you are gonna go with the Hermes game and the Hermes journey, make sure that you have enough money. And what I mean by enough money is at least you'll have at least $50,000 in the bank to do this Hermes journey, Hermes game, because nothing is guaranteed. And it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to get these bags in the store. And also, you know, in the secondary marketplace these days, I think that they're also gonna go down, maybe, right? Maybe because of the economy. We don't know. Anyway, you guys, that is all really that I have. And let me know down your thoughts below. Are you considering to buy your bags in the secondary marketplace, or would you stick to just buying it from, you know, the Hermes boutiques instead? So anyway, you guys, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. If you like these kinds of topic, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you everybody for watching. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.